Colonels is going to be number 8, June Padilla, and we're off and running on a Friday night. Ball going to be set across. Ashlyn Stevens going to have that one blocked back. Kate Rosenthal going to get it, and Oglethorpe just going to have to bump it over. Long set on the outside. That ball is going to be blocked and out of bounds. And Sid Beats, the 5'9" freshman out of Versailles, Kentucky. That would be kill number 228 on the year for Sid. And actually, they're going to call that, I believe she went into the net. And actually, that is going to be point for the Stormy Petrel side out. And Ashlyn Stevens will go back to serve. Serve taken there by the libero, Maddie Barron. And that ball's going to be in, and you want to talk about a fortunate bounce for the Stormy Petrels. Ashlyn Stevens kind of an excuse-me dig on a great kill attempt, and it lands on the back line and in, and the Stormy Petrels off so far to a 2-0 lead. Ashlyn takes a deep breath, hammers that one deep, played by Beats. She's going to come right across and have that one thrown back, but that's going to be off the block attempt from number 22, Camden George. George actually stayed in, has that block go off of her forearm and out of bounds, and it's a 2-1 lead for the Stormy Petrels. Back to serve for center. Number 16, a 5'11" junior, Emily Godden, leads the team in aces with 22. Taken by Sendoya. Across to Kohler, and that one's going to be in. Briella played back left corner and had that one stay just inside the lines, and Caitlin Bassett going to check in now immediately for Camden George, and Sophia Sendoya back to serve. Serve taken by Barron. Back across the Beats, and that's right back at you for Center College, and you can see why Sid Beats really good with her ability to get on top of the volleyball and hammer it down the line for a kill for the Colonels. Serve taken across. Rosenthal going to play that one off the block and down the pipe. Emily Gardner was back to serve. It's a little hard to see, and I think my vision's going bad. The yellow numbers on white jerseys, I'm going to have to look really closely today across the way. But a 4-2 lead for the Stormy Petrels. Gabby Phillips checks in to serve. Lefty overhand serve taken there. Set taken across. Sendoya saves it. Phillips over to Kohler. That one's going to be saved by Gardner. Kill attempt is going to be down the hatch. Isabel Thornton, 5'11" junior from Murfreesboro, Tennessee. She had 110 kills coming into the match, and she's able to have that one go down the pipe. Number 6, Lily Hendricks back to serve for center. She's a 5'2" senior from Hopkinsville, Kentucky. Serves that one, and Ashlyn Stevens taken. Gabby going to set it across. Kohler comes up and hammers that one. It's going to be played out of bounds off of Gardner. And early on, you see Oglethorpe making good work of getting Briella Kohler in that outside hitter position, able to get up and take those shots back down. Kohler with the jump serve, taken there nicely. Outside kill attempt, and that is going to be, they're going to call that off the block and out of bounds. The Stormy Petrel women not agreeing with that one at all. And we have a 5-4 lead right now for Oglethorpe. Checking in for the first time, going to be number 10, Kylie Zimmer. Back to serve, number 17, Maddie Barron. Serves that one at Stevens. Short set, Caitlin Bassett. That one's blocked up on the front line. Taken back across, lefty spike attempt. Phillips going to take it here. And that was going to be played off the block. We mentioned Ellie Alfonso not in, so Hannah Palmer checking in. And she comes up with the kill and a 6-4 lead for the Stormy Petrel. Substitutions are going fast and furious. I'll try to get them as quickly as I can. Bassett, who does not serve often. Ball taken across, played off the tip. Palmer saves it. Phillips with the back set to Ashlyn Stevens, and she's grand opening, grand closing. Ashlyn having a great year in her sophomore campaign for the Stormy Petrels, and Oglethorpe up 7-4 early on. Bassett going to have that one played by Barron. Gardner sets it across. Good save by Caitlin Bassett. Palmer going to roll it to the back line and in. Center was up there trying to come up with a block, and Hannah Palmer just rolled it over the top of him in that back left corner. And Oglethorpe able to come up with an 8-4 lead. I love watching Caitlin Bassett on the back line, just smiling and doing what she always does, always in a good mood. Serve taken there by Barron, played across. Kill attempt by Brooke Palmer. Stevens has that one thrown back by Palmer and by Emily Godden. And you can hear the Center College faithful off to the right of me. Nice contingency of them made the drive down from Kentucky. About a 5.5-hour trip. And it's 8-5 Oglethorpe. Serve taken by Zimmer. Palmer has that one, and it rolls down the net, and that's 2 straight block attempts at the net by Godden and Palmer. Maddie Winfield, a 5'8" sophomore from Louisville, back to serve now. Good save there by Palmer. And that one's going to be played off the tip again. And Center right now on a 3-0 run to cut the lead to 8-7. Serve taken by Ashlyn Stevens. Bumped up by Gabby, and that one's thrown back, saved by Sophia Sandoya. Gardner with the short set, and that one's going to be thrown back. Taken there by Sandoya. Short set. That's going to be played off the net and no good. And Center College on a 4-0 run to tie this first set at 8 apiece. Winfield back to serve. Serves that one low and hard. Palmer just going to have to dink that one over. Good take and dig there by Sandoya. Set way across to Palmer. Plays that one back corner. Taken by Hendricks. Saved by Gabby Phillips. Sandoya going to bump it up. Ashlyn going to just dink that one across. And that kill from Brooke Palmer, 5'8" senior from Lexington, Kentucky, is going to get a timeout on the floor. 5-0 run for the Colonels of Center College. You can hear their faithful going crazy. We'll pause here for a minute as we've got a timeout on the floor on the Oglethorpe Sports Network. We're back here on the Oglethorpe Sports Network. John Michaels. Make sure you follow all of the Stormy Petrel action on all the social media platforms. They do a great job there. You can follow me as well at John Michaels U on social media. Serve going to be taken there by Ashlyn Stevens. Bumped up by Gabby. Hannah going to play that one back corner, and that is going to be long and out. And Oglethorpe early on a little bit disjointed on the back line. Again, change. It looks like Ellie Alfonso not playing today. Winfield still serving. That one's going to be served long and out of bounds, and a much-needed side out for the Stormy Petrels and an immediate substitution. Checking in number 3, Autumn Lilly. Autumn, the 5'8" freshman out of Apex, North Carolina. Also checking in senior Kate Rosenthal out of Boca Raton, Florida. Spent some time down in Boca. Actually went to high school in West Palm Beach. Lily serves that one low. Great set across. That ball is going to be played off the block. Sendoya comes up to save it. Lily going to short set it, and Ashlyn Stevens hammers it. What a dig by Maddie Barron. Rosenthal plays it off the block. Good save there by Autumn Lilly. Sendoya going to bump it across for Ashlyn Stevens, who has that one thrown back. Emily Gardner and also Emily Godden up there and the front. Godden's done a really good job early on playing that middle blocker position. And June Padilla going to go back to serve. 11-9, Center College right now in the lead. Padilla jump serves it at Stevens. Lily has to come flying across. Stevens dug out of there by Padilla. And that one's going to be hammered back by Rosenthal. Played off the block. Lily saves it. What a save there by Sendoya. Just bumped over by Ashlyn. Gardner going to short set it. Played off the block. Zimmer saves it. Oglethorpe just going to have to bump it back across. And that one's going to be played long and out. Kill attempt there. They're actually going to call it off the block. And another point for the Colonels. And it is 12-9 right now. An 8-4 Oglethorpe lead has vanished pretty quickly. It's now 12-9. Padilla jump serve at Ashlyn Stevens. Running attempt. Look out. And Autumn Lilly, luckily she didn't get hurt on that one, came diving in and actually ran into the umpire's stanchion. Young lady looks like she's okay. Padilla back to serve again. Jump serves that one, and Zimmer probably should have let that one go. Tried to play it up around her shoulders, and Padilla off to a good service game. 14-9 your lead for Center College here. Padilla jump serves it back at Zimmer. Lily going to take it. Stevens hammers that one. Sendoya going to bump it way across to Rosenthal. Lefty kill attempt. Saved there by Padilla. Gardner short sets it. And down the hatch it goes for Emily Godden. And this has been a huge run, and a substitution coming in immediately. Briella Kohler going to check in for Kylie Zimmer. A little more size coming into the match for Oglethorpe. Kohler, a 5'10 junior. Serve just plays off the net. Lily comes flying in. Rosenthal with a lefty attempt, and that one's going to be played out of bounds and a much-needed side out. Rosenthal had to hit that one from the back line and was able to just put it at a tough angle. Padilla unable to come up with that one, and it's now 15-10 Center College in front. Ashlyn Stevens going back to serve. Barron takes that one, set all the way across, and played off the block for Beats. Sid, the leader in kills for Center. And that's 3 so far on the match for her. And a 16-10 lead here early on in the first set. Another substitution. Ball played right at Stevens. Back set. Rosenthal plays it off the block and gets it side out and a point. Checking back in. Caitlin Bassett up on the front line. Sophia Sendoya back to serve. So it's Kohler, Bassett, Rosenthal, Lily, Stevens, and Sendoya for your Stormy Petrels. Sophia plays that one low. Beach just going to roll it over. Stevens has to play it from the back line. Sophia only going to be able to bump that one across. Short set, diving save by Lily. Kohler going to roll it across. Beats plays that one right down the middle. And I'm going to tell you, she's one of the more impressive young women we've seen so far on the season. Every time she comes across, it's with bad intentions. I'm going to tell you, Emily Gardner has a really intriguing way of her set piece. And that serve goes right at Ashlyn Stevens, off of her, and off the back line, and it's 18-11 right now, Center College in set number 1. Gardner kind of has a jump set, which I have not seen before. That serve's going to be high and deep and out of bounds, and a side out for the Stormy Petrels. And checking back in, Hannah Palmer and Gabby Phillips in for Autumn Lilly and Kate Rosenthal. Gabby, a lefty. Knuckle serve action. Maddie Barron plays that one deep. Gardner with a traditional set, back to beats, and right on beat. Plays it off the block and another kill. That's 5 total on the match now for Sid. Brooke Palmer also with 5. Over on our side, Briella Kohler with 3, Ashlyn Stevens with 3, and Hannah Palmer with 3. Serve going to be knuckled in, taken. Palmer going to have that one thrown back at her. And again, the combination right now, and that was Isabel Thornton and Abby Swartz. And we're going to get another timeout as center has gone on a 16-4 run to take control of this first set. We'll pause for a minute on the Oglethorpe Sports Network. Back here on the Oglethorpe Sports Network. And as we come back, Lily Hendricks with a serve that plays off the net and drops in. And center has taken full advantage here in set number 1. And it's now 21-12. Hendricks back to serve again. She's going to serve that one, and that one's going to go long and out of bounds. And it's now 21-13. And Briella Kohler going to go back to serve. And Oglethorpe needs a much-needed run here to try to even this match up. As I mentioned, these two schools played earlier on, 3-1, center won, but Oglethorpe did win the first set in that one, 25-19, and they were all close sets, 25-19, 25-19 in favor of center, 25-18, and 25-21. Kohler back to serve, jump serve. Gardner going to back set that across, and my goodness. Back sets it beautifully to Isabel Thornton, with a left-handed kill. Oglethorpe had no answer on the back line for that one. Sophia Sendoya, unfortunately, going to have to come over and wipe up everything. A lot of perspiration on the floor. Finally, it's cooled down outside where it's not quite as hot inside Pinholster Court. Basketball get underway in about a month here at Oglethorpe. Stevens takes that one. Gabby short set. Caitlin Bassett plays it off the block attempt. And Caitlin really excited. Always one of my favorite players to watch here for the Stormy Petrels. I told her last year she's like the Energizer Bunny. She never stops. She's always smiling. She's always having fun. You know, contagious energy for the ball club. And when she gets going, this team can really ride the back of Caitlin Bassett. She will go back to serve. And unfortunately, that one goes out of bounds to the left. And another service error for Oglethorpe. Sophia Sendoya will check back in. 23-14 Center College. Maddie Winfield back to serve. Up 9 here in set number 1. Winfield serve taken by Stevens. Phillips across. Stevens has that one played off the block and out of bounds. I'll tell you, I wish some of the kids I coached in basketball had the hops of Ashlyn Stevens, because she gets up way above the net. And we're going to have some substitutions. Rosenthal and Camden George coming back in, as is Autumn Lilly. Lilly back to serve, 23-15. Barron just going to have to play that one over. Rosenthal gets it. Lilly across. Soft serve attempt across. That kill is right down the hatch and played off the backboard. I don't think that's legal. Autumn Lily tried to get it like a rebound in basketball. But the Colonels right now with a 24-15 first set lead. June Padilla going to go back to serve with a chance to close out this first set for Center College. Serve taken by Kohler. Lily sets it across. Stevens, and a good dig by Maddie Barron. And that kill attempt from Beats is going to go out of bounds, and Oglethorpe with a nice point there. 24-16 your score. Stevens going to go back to serve. Gardner going to set this one across. Sendoya comes flying in, and unfortunately the ball goes off the net. Great attempt by Sophia Sendoya, but the first set goes to the Colonels, 25-16. They'll do a side change. We'll take a timeout with you on the Oglethorpe Sports Network. Going to have to pick things up here in the second set. Briella Kohler back to serve to get things going. Good first serve. Padilla goes flying out of bounds to save it. Barron going to take it across. Phillips sets it up outside. Palmer only going to be able to roll that one across. Kill attempt played off the block. Sendoya going to come with it with a bump, and Ashlyn Stevens, unfortunately the ball was up against the net. Gardner plays it way outside. Beats saved by Kohler. Phillips going to take it back line. Stevens going to roll it down the net. Beats again off the block and in. Sendoya and Kohler both go diving for it, and neither one of them able to come up with it. Back to serve now for Center, Emily Godden. Change in the lineup is it's Phillips, Palmer, Bassett, Kohler, Sendoya, and Stevens. And that serve goes, that was like a 97-mile-an-hour fastball out of bounds there in the back and tied at one apiece. Sendoya going to check out. Bassett back to serve. In on the front line for your Stormy Petrels, Camden George. Camden, a 5'10 freshman out of Kennesaw. Beats plays that one, and that's going to be inbounds, and another kill for Sid Beats. And if I'm saying her name wrong, parents, I apologize. I did not get a pronunciation guide. But it is a 2-1 lead right now for the Colonels. Back to serve. Emily Gardner, 5'8 junior out of Brentwood, Tennessee. Taken by Stevens. Phillips going to back set that to Kohler. Dug out of there by Barron. Beats again, dug out beautifully by Sendoya. There's no digging that one out as Ashlyn Stevens climbs the ladder and plays it off the block attempt. And the Stormy Petrels able to get a point. Subbing in are going to be Autumn Lilly and Kate Rosenthal. Palmer and Gabby Phillips going to check out. Back to serve will be Lilly. 2-2 here in the second set. Jump serve taken by Beats. Left-handed kill attempt out of bounds by Isabel Thornton. She tried to go cross court. Autumn Lilly wisely got out of the way. And that ball is going to be played long. Nice crowd filling in here for Oglethorpe. As I mentioned, Center, a nice little contingency as they'll have the Georgia road trip this weekend. Jump serve from Lilly taken on the back line. Beats comes in and just, my goodness. Cross court, perfect angle with authority. And a 3-3 match here as Lily Hendricks, a 5'2 senior out of Hopkinsville, Kentucky, will go back to serve. About 15 low dribbles of the ball. Jump serve taken by Stevens. Lily going to set that across. Kohler from the back line played nicely by Hendricks. And unfortunately for her, she got in the way. But a good save there. Back across, and unfortunately Rosenthal, she thought there was a play off the fingers, does not get the call, and side out of bounds. Missed opportunity there for your Stormy Petrels. Center had to play that one from the out of bounds line. Sometimes the ball has a funny way of doing things, and the serve goes into the net, and we're tied at 4 apiece here, and Kylie Zimmer going to sub in for Ashlyn Stevens. Coach Tidmore giving Ashlyn some instruction. Zimmer, nice low, hard serve taken. And then unfortunately for Autumn Lilly, could not dig that one out of there, and Isabel Thornton going to come up with a kill and a 5-4 lead for the Colonels. Maddie Barron, 5'5" senior out of North Fort Myers, leads or second on the team in aces with 21. Almost gets another one there, just dug out nicely. And Zimmer and Rosenthal, miscommunication there. Oglethorpe with a side out, and it's now 6-4 Center College. Barron serves that one into the net, does not get the friendly roll. We call that home court advantage or a home net advantage here for Oglethorpe, and sub it out will be Camden George, and checking back in Caitlin Bassett on the front line. Sophia Sandoya back to serve. Gardner plays that one over to Thornton. Thornton plays it off the block, and it rolls down the net. And a side out and point for Center in a 7-5 lead here in the second set. Center did win the first set. If you're just tuning in, 25-16. So a 1-0 lead. Winfield back to serve, and she's going to serve that one long. And a couple of service errors here for Center, which has helped our Stormy Petrels. Hannah Palmer and Gabby Phillips. Gabby always going to come in and serve when it's her turn in the rotation. Gabby back in. 5'7" junior out of Woodstock, Georgia. Lefty with a soft knuckler played by Barron. And that was going to be played off the block attempt of both Bassett and Palmer. And again, a side out and a point for Center College. Stepping in to serve now, number 8, June Padilla. 8-6 your score here in the second set. Padilla jump serve taken by Sandoya. Phillips going to back set that with a Kohler, who plays that one, dug out of there by Barron. Back across, dug out of there nicely by Sandoya. Short set, Bassett going to go down the hatch. Zimmer comes flying in. Palmer almost out of bounds. Sandoya just going to bump it out of bounds, or excuse me, bump it across. Saved again by Sandoya. Great job there by Sophia. Kohler going to go cross court, and unfortunately the angle was right. Oh, and they're going to get a tip. They're going to call that one off the fingers. They're going to call that off the fingers. Wait a second, what are we doing here? Yep, official's going to change it. He's saying that one was off. And he was overruled, I guess, saying not off the fingers for Center. Padilla plays that one to Kohler. Bassett able to get that one in. And the Stormy Petrels get a point back in a scenario where one official, the chair judge, was saying that should have been a point. The last one should have been played off the fingers of Center. He was overruled by the floor judge, and we're going to get a score correction, I believe. My calculations may have it at 9-7, and that is what they're going to change it to. It is 9-7 in favor of Center. Briella Kohler back to serve. Oglethorpe feels they got hosed on that one, and I don't disagree with them. Literally, the official just shook his head and goes, okay, I guess not. Great serve taken by Barron. All she's going to be able to do is bump it across. Phillips short sets it. Ashland kind of tries to play it soft. Sandoya with a great dig. Taken by Phillips. Sandoya going to set it across to Stevens. Stevens goes cross court, dug out of there nicely by Winfield. That's going to be thrown back by the front line. Beach just going to roll it over, and in between 6 different Stormy Petrels. Oh my goodness. They all went up as Sid Beats has been really hammering the volleyball, and all 6 of them were jumping. It doesn't look good, and Ashlyn Stevens holding on to facial area. Hope she's okay. And they serve right at her. She's able to come up with it. Bassett. And that one, they're going to overrule. So this one's going to be overruled, and that one was off the block. Caitlin Bassett immediately said, wait a second. That one was tipped. And the backline official goes, yes, I'm going to agree with you. And it's 10-8 Stormy Petrels. And Caitlin, who comes up with the kill, will go back to serve now. Caitlin low and hard off the net, dug out by Padilla. Beats has that one thrown back, but it goes out of bounds off of George and Steven. Their level of verticality was perfect. Unfortunately, the ball just played out of bounds for the two of them. 11-8, Colonel's in the lead. Up 1-0. Serve taken by Stevens. Phillips has to come running up. And Ashland down the hatch. Dug out of there by Barron. What a save by Gabby Phillips. Kohler's got it. Phillips barks it out. Gets it to Stevens. Padilla comes running in to save it. Gardner back across the beats. And that one's played off of Sendoya. And out of bounds in a 12-8 lead now for the Colonels. Oglethorpe just a little bit disjointed offensively. Not as cohesive as they normally are. Kohler. That one's thrown back. That one's going to be blocked again. And again, the combination of Swartz and Thornton on the front line have been a deterrent right now for Oglethorpe. 13-8. Oglethorpe's going to need a run right about now. This is where I'll look for leaders in Sendoya and Phillips to really get things going. Gabby back sets it. Kohler came hammering that one across. This time Gabby going to go behind her head to Stevens, who just rolls it over the net. Played off the block again. And another kill up front, this time for Abby Swartz. And we're going to get a timeout on the floor. 14-8 your score here in the second set. Your Stormy Petrels trailing. We'll be back on the Oglethorpe Sports Network. And we're back here on the Oglethorpe Sports Network. John Michaels with you for Stormy Petrel Volleyball. Don't forget, you can check out all the other sports here for Oglethorpe. Men's soccer, 9-1-2 on the year, 4-0 in SAA play. They tied number 3 Emory 2-2. Ben Allrum with a goal. Emory had their own, and Nicholas Mejia tallied 4 saves. Women's 5-4-2. The Petrels fell 4-0 at Rhodes earlier this week. They'll take on Hendricks coming up Sunday at 2:30. Serve going to be taken there, bumped across by Palmer. All that could happen there is just a bump by Stevens across. That one's thrown back. Good defensive effort there. Sendoya going to take that one. Kohler down the hatch. Palmer bumps that one up. And a great shot there across. Saved by Sendoya. Stevens goes flying out of bounds. Morgan Phillips, who's checked in for the first time, able to get that one in. Oh, that's saved. What a save by Kohler. Palmer to the back line. Great action there for Oglethorpe to come up with an awesome point and make it 14. And I'm going to tell you, Briella Kohler, I wasn't sure if that would hit the ground or not. She came flying from the three-point line on the basketball court and was able to just get that right arm under there. Unbelievable play. And Morgan Phillips checked in for the first time. I think Oglethorpe and Olivia Tidmore realized maybe a little more size is needed on the front line. Phillips, 6'3", sophomore out of Knoxville, Tennessee. Lilly in to serve. Going to be taken by Beats. That ball saved by Kohler again. Sendoya going to bump it up. Stevens only going to be able to roll it over, taken by Barron on the back line. Gardner all the way across. Beats has that one thrown back. And Morgan Phillips, who's checked in for the first time in the match, has been impactful here on the first couple of points with a kill and now a block. And that size is huge up front for Oglethorpe. Lily going to play that one deep. Beats has it. Barron just going to be able to bump it across. That one's dug out of there by Sendoya. Lily across to Rosenthal, plays it off the block. Back set here, going to be rolled across, taken by Kohler. Rosenthal gets it. Sendoya bumping it back across, keeping the point alive. Gardner short set. That one's dug out of there nicely by Kohler. Stevens rolls it in the middle. That one's played, and that's going to be out of bounds. And I'm going to tell you, the size of Morgan Phillips making a difference. Rosenthal and Stevens both are going, all right, let's go. Thornton, hopefully she's okay there. Looks like they're going to be fine. Just a lot of perspiration on the floor as women are diving all over the floor, giving it their all, leaving it all out on the floor. Use whatever sports cliche you want to. It's real. Good serve, low and hard. Oh, what a save. They're going to say that one went around the stick and not over and in between. Isabel Thornton tried to do so, but Lily, good service game right now for Oglethorpe as they've climbed back into this set. It's now 14-12. That one taken by Padilla. Good save there by Lily. Kohler from the back line, unfortunately, goes high and deep, and she knew it right when she hit it. She got up underneath the ball and lifted that one a little bit, and it's 15-12, Center with the lead. I got to catch my breath as this match has become a lot more competitive than set number one. Hendricks back to serve. She's going to serve that one, taken by Stevens. Lily comes running up for the set. Stevens, unfortunately, had that one play off the net and back, and it's 16-12 in favor of Center College. Rosenthal down the hatch, and they're going to say that one goes out of bounds. Good thought by Kate. Got on top of it, tried to play back right corner. Did they change? I guess that one played off. They're saying that is in, and point for Kate. So there we go. Oglethorpe wasn't sure. I didn't see the call by either one of the officials, but Kylie Zimmer back to serve, and it's 16-13. Taken nicely by Lily. Sendoya going to bump it up for Rosenthal, and she has that one thrown back by Palmer and by Swartz. And it's now 17-13 in favor of Center College. We do have volleyball action again tomorrow at high noon right here on the Oglethorpe Sports Network. Just 3 home games left for Oglethorpe. Sendoya gets that one. Kohler saves it. Zimmer just going to have to bump it across. Barron digs it out of there. And up and down for the kill attempt right in the middle for Emily Godden, 5'11" junior out of Prospect, Kentucky. And an 18-13 lead for the Colonels right now. Sid Beats with 11 kills on the match. Brooke Palmer with 5, and Godden now up to 4. Stevens and Rosenthal both have 4 for your Stormy Petrels. Zimmer has to come flying across to save it, and Lily just going to have to bump it over. And that one goes up and down for Brooke Palmer. Her parents are sitting right next to me. Proud mother and father, making the 5+ hour drive down to see their daughter play. Barron now with the serve, taken by Kohler. Lily back across. Rosenthal rips that one down and dug out of there by Gardner. Kohler going to save that one. They're going to back set again for Kate. Kate plays it off the block, and that one's going to be down and in. Colonel's now up 20-13, and we're going to get a timeout on the floor. Timeout on the floor. Oglethorpe down 1-0, and they're now down 20-13 here in the second set. We'll take a pause. on the Oglethorpe Sports Network. We're back here on the Oglethorpe Sports Network. Oglethorpe going to need a run here, down 7 in the second set. Some of your team stats are in favor of center right now. Oglethorpe hitting at just 3.1%, center hitting at 32, and that's where you're seeing a lot of just kind of bumps and rolling the ball over and not really getting the sets they're used to. Barron serves that one, checking in for the first time. And bumped here, and Barron, Kohler tried to knock that one out of here. Allie Sierra in for the first time. Rosenthal saved by Sierra, and that one is going to go out of bounds. Morgan Phillips tried to go cross right, and unfortunately that one went long. Sierra checking in, 5'4" freshman out of Ackworth, Georgia, checking in. She's had some action here on the season. Good young player for Oglethorpe. Seen a couple of different young women playing tonight. Short serve, diving save by Sendoya. Rosenthal dug out of there nicely for center. They're only going to be able to bump it across. Lilly comes and gets it. Sendoya back sets it to Kohler, and Kohler unfortunately slipped when she went to hit that one. She looked down at the floor. She went to explode off the floor and was unable to do so. And Sendoya now having to deal with a lot of perspiration on the Oglethorpe side of things. 22-13. Center in the lead. And again, injury right now for Oglethorpe. We mentioned, doesn't look like Ellie Alfonso's going to play today. Try to get some clarification on what's going on there. That serve is going to be out. Good play there by Allie Sierra. Sierra was looking, and realized that one was going to be long and out. She's very excited and stays in on the back line. Morgan Phillips going to check out. Caitlin Bassett going to check back in on the front line. Morgan did a really good job in her rotation there, proven to be a big deterrent in the middle with her size, ability to block, ability to go down the hatch with the kill attempt. They're going to call a double hit. Looked like on Emily Gardner. Looks like she got underneath it, maybe double hit it, and it's 22-15. Oglethorpe needs a run right about now. Sophia Sendoya, one of your leaders, going to serve that one high and deep, taken by Palmer. Palmer just going to have to bump it across, dug out of there by Kohler. Rosenthal blows down. Oh, and that one is going to be really fortunate. Great play by Autumn Lilly to dig it out, just goes over the net. And it looked like number 10, Emma Howell, 6-foot junior out of Greensburg, Kentucky, tried to come with a kill attempt and unfortunately hit that one into the net for her, and it's 22-16. Oglethorpe still alive. Good serve by Sendoya. That one's going to be rolled across, dug out of there nicely by Lilly. Sendoya comes up with it. Kohler going to play back line. Barron saves that one. Lifted and over. Sendoya doing everything she can, full throttle like Sophia always is, diving on the floor, coming up just short. The effort always there out of Sophia Sendoya. 23-16. Now center in the lead. Maddie Winfield going back to serve. Have to get some of the perspiration off the floor. Taken there by Sierra. Lily across. Bassett pushes that one deep. Palmer has that one rejected, but it goes out of bounds. Oglethorpe will welcome Swanee in tomorrow at noon. Swanee, one of the teams. Swanee actually in third place at 5-2 in the SAA. Rosenthal dug out of there by Barron. Palmer dug nicely by Sierra. Rosenthal just going to have to dink that one across. It's played deep. Sendoya with one hand saves it. Kohler plays that one deep. Saved by Barron, and Gardner, who normally is the set queen for Center College, tried to get her own kill and hit that one into the net. It's 24-17, and Gabby Phillips, Hannah Palmer will check back in. Lily and Rosenthal check out. 24-17. Phillips with a left-handed knuckler across. Coming up for the set. Kohler going to roll that one deep. Good save by Kohler. Bassett plays it to the back line. Palmer's going to win the second set for Center College. 25-17. Morgan Phillips, Ashlyn Stevens, and Autumn Lilly up front. Legacy Guider checking in for the first time. Briella Kohler and Sophia Sendoya. Barron comes up with the dig. Dug out of there again by Sendoya. Lily going to set it back set to Kohler, who plays it down the hatch. It's going to be a tough attempt here, and Center able just to get it over. Maddie Winfield there. Not going to be able to get that one over as Ashlyn Stevens with bad intentions down the line. Also checking in for the first time, looks like Allie Newven. And again, if I pronounced her name wrong, I did not get a pronunciation guide. 5'10" sophomore out of Mount Juliet, Tennessee. She wears number 4. We also have Emily Gardner. Going to have Emily Godden. Sid Beats, Maddie Barron. And that serve's going to be taken in. And also Maddie Winfield on the back line. And 2-0 lead early for the Stormy Peaches. And I'll tell you one thing about Oglethorpe this year. They have been very resilient. In matches, they never give. They continue to battle. I think they realize they're not out of this yet. It is a best of 5, and these matches can change very quickly. Momentum shifts. Barron digs that one out of there. And that kill attempt's going to be up and down for Emily Godden, the 5'11" junior out of Prospect, Kentucky. Checking back in, number 18, Abby Schwartz, 5'10" freshman out of Franklin, Kentucky. Godden, who comes up with the kill, going to go back to serve, and Center trailing 2-1 to our Stormy Petrel. Stevens takes it. Lily soft sets. And that one's going to be just taken across. Phillips able to get a hand on that one. Center has that one thrown back, did Beats, but it rolls down the net and out of bounds. And Morgan Phillips, again, a really good deterrent there on the front line in that middle blocker position. Blocked it, but unfortunately for Oglethorpe, had it rolled down the net. Godden go to serve. That's taken deep by Stevens. Rosenthal left hand. She rips it, but dug out of there by Winfield. Beats, saved, and unfortunately you have Lily and Kohler, all of them diving, and I hope Sophia Sendoya is okay. Coming up a little bit gingerly. I think she may have got a raspberry there on the leg area. She dove, and you could kind of hear the squeak where the skin and the floor take contact with each other. Never a good feeling. Sophia's a trooper, though. Staying out there, limping around a little bit. She'll probably feel that one tomorrow. Get Oglethorpe with a noon tip tomorrow. Rosenthal takes it. Lily comes flying in. Sendoya does as well. Stevens down the hatch, and she's going to come up with a kill. Ashlyn, who's been really good all year long for your Stormy Petrels, her 6th kill of the match. And Allie Sierra going to check in to go back and serve. Ashlyn gets the kill, and now she'll get a little break. Kohler, Rosenthal, and Phillips up front. Sierra serves that one. Take it on the back line. And Beats going to come up with another kill. Checking in is Isabel Thornton. 4-3 Colonel's lead. Emily Gardner back to serve. Lefty with a kind of sidewinder taken by Morgan Phillips. Lily has to come running across. Kohler plays it off the block and out of bounds. Good job there by Briella. Has that one fly out of bounds, and we got a 4-4 score here in the third set. Sophia Sandoya back to serve. My goodness. Abby Swartz got on top of that ball and right in between three defenders, right in the middle of the floor. Checking in is going to be number 6, Lily Hendricks. Also number 13, Brooke Palmer. Same lineup on the floor for Oglethorpe. Taken by Sandoya. Lily comes flying in. Rosenthal dug out of there by Gardner. Rosenthal going to bump that one up. Lily back across. Short set. Bassett plays it off the front line block. And we're all even at 5 apiece. Legacy Guider looks like she's going to check in to serve. Legacy had some great service matches a year ago. Low and hard, and there you go. And that was going to hit the ground. We thought Maddie Barron with a one-hand diving attempt got under the ball, but she did not. Played it off the hop, and Legacy comes up with a much-needed ace for Oglethorpe. 6-5 Stormy Petrel lead. Plays that one deep to Hendricks. Palmer going to dink it over. Kohler diving in, saves it. Sandoya only going to be able to bump it across, and unfortunately Sophia bumps it out of bounds. 6-6. Another substitution is Emily Godden going to check in on the front line. Maddie Barron from North Fort Myers, Florida, back to serve. Maddie with the jump serve, taken by Sandoya. Set across to Kohler. Down the hatch, saved out of there by Hendricks. Sierra going to play that one to the front line. Kohler again plays it off the block. Saved again by center. And that one's going to be out of bounds. Center looking for the tip. They did not get it. Sierra going to check in. Nice block, played off the net. Sandoya going to save that one. Lily back across. Bassett going to play it deep corner. Great save by Barron and another diving attempt by Lily Hendricks, but ball goes out of bounds. You Stormy Petrel staying alive. 8-6 with the lead for Oglethorpe as they try to battle back here in set number 3. And that serve going to be right in on the back line. Great serve there by Briella Kohler. And a 9-6 lead and a timeout. Patrick Robideau wants to talk about it. We'll take one with him. Oglethorpe with a 9-6 lead here in the third set on the Oglethorpe Sports Network. Back here, set number 3 on the Oglethorpe Sports Network. Oglethorpe women's volleyball on a Friday night at Pinholster Court in the Duro Fieldhouse. Oglethorpe with a 9-6 lead here in set number 3, down 2-0. Playing much better here in the third set. Kohler, and there's your announcer's jinx. I'm sorry, parents. Second I say they're doing better, we have a service error. One of the first of the match. Briella coming out of timeout, hits that one into the net. But still a 9-7 lead. Oglethorpe playing well here in set 3, trying to stay alive in SAA play. Guider's going to take that one deep. Lilly comes across. Kohler from the back line rips that out of there. And a kill attempt, and good again for Emily Godden. Tell you, Emily Gardner has, again, some very unique sets, jumping, not really able to get a read where she's going with the ball. Kohler has that one play a little bit short and not good, and we're tied at 9 apiece. Biggest thing right now, Oglethorpe just not hitting the ball as cleanly as they normally do, just hitting at 4%. And even that one, you had Guider, her return, it goes over the net and sets up beautifully, and we'll get a timeout on the floor again. Timeout on the floor, we'll take one with them on the Oglethorpe Sports Network. Back here on the Oglethorpe Sports Network. Oglethorpe now down 10-9 here in set 3. Going to come back out of timeout with Caitlin Bassett, Autumn Lilly, Ashlyn Stevens, Legacy Guider, Briella Kohler, and Sophia Sendoya. Kohler takes the serve, Lilly across. Bassett going to play it high and deep. And they're going to call a double hit. And a side out and a point, much needed for Oglethorpe to stop a run. It was a 6-0 run before that. But a great job there by Caitlin Bassett playing it into 2 defenders. They double hit. Again, some other sports action going on around here. Cross country. Men's team took 4th overall at the Barry Invitational in the 8K, and the women's team took 7th in the 6K. Oglethorpe men's golf, how about them? Number 4 in the nation and just finished 6th at the Elite Tartan Invitational. Number 1 Emory and number 2 Methodist, and number 4 Oglethorpe among the 8 of the top 11 teams in the nation. Women's golf, Sophia Moratini shot a 78. That's normally what I shoot on the front side. Stevens going to roll that one across. 10-10 here in the third set. Good block up front by Phillips. Guider going to bump it up nicely. Kohler from the back line. Dug out of there by Barron. And that kill attempt's going to be long. Oh, and they're going to call it off the fingers of Morgan Phillips. And a side out and a point. In for the first time was Maddie Drawdy. Caitlin Bassett going to go back in to serve. I'm sorry, Sophia Sendoya going to check in. Back to serve. I think this is Amory Gallen. 5'2" freshman out of Fairfield, Colorado. Long way from Colorado to Kentucky. Stevens rips that one down the line and going to come up with a kill. for your Stormy Petrels. My goodness, tying this matchup at 11 apiece. The number 4 from Foxfield, Colorado. 2 Coloradans, I guess that's how you would say it, on the Center College roster. Gallen and also number 7, Emily Sullivan. Beats tries to come up with a kill. Rosenthal has that one thrown back, and Autumn Lilly diving in, unable to come up with the save there, and it's now 12-11 in favor of Center College. Emily Godden back to serve. She got the jump serve taken out of there by Kohler. Stevens just going to roll it deep. Saved by Gallen. Dug out of there nicely by Autumn Lilly. Kohler from the back line comes up just a little bit short. And it's 13-11. Center with the lead. Godden going to take that one deep. Dug out of there nicely by Stevens. She's going to get the opportunity, and look out below. Ashlyn Stevens fired up on that one. Holy cow. Again, when she gets on top of the ball, I don't know that there's anyone in the conference that hits the ball better than Ashlyn. Allie Sierra back to serve. And Beats has that one thrown back by Kate Rosenthal, and Morgan Phillips and the Stormy Petrels have climbed back into this third set, and we're all square at 13 apiece. Sierra, one of the few that doesn't jump serve, just shooting BBs across. And that one, Abby Schwartz plays it off of the block attempt from Morgan Phillips up front and down the hatch for a point. 14-13, Oglethorpe looking to stay alive. Gardner, kind of a knuckler. Lilly plays that across. Kohler, that one's not coming back. She plays it off the dig attempt from Gardner and out of bounds. And a 14-14, all square here in set number 3. Sendoya plays that one deep. My goodness. Sid Beats not only came up with the dig on the service attempt, but made sure there was no doubt about the kill on that one. It is 15-14 now. Center in the lead. Sierra staying in on the back line along with Sendoya and Kohler. Rosenthal, Lilly, and Bassett up front. Serve taken by Allie. Bassett has that one thrown back, played off the block. Good job there by Rosenthal. Lilly going to play it across to Kohler. Kohler tries to go deep corner, and that one goes out of bounds. Hendricks, a 5'2" senior out of Hopkinsville, back to serve. 16-14. Phillips. Lilly, they just had to bump it across. And that was going to be deep. Godden tried to play back corner with a little push shot, and that one went long, and it's 16-15. Legacy Guider going to check in for Kate Rosenthal. Back to serve. Guider going to serve that one, and just long. Unforced errors, unfortunately, not what you need right now if you're Oglethorpe. Trying to get a set and get back into this one. 17-15. Sendoya saves it. Guider going to bump it across. Sierra just going to have to push it over. Nice block there by Bassett and Kohler. Kohler dug out of there nicely by Hendricks. Palmer has that one thrown back. She'll get a second attempt, saved by Kohler. Jump set over by Lilly. Palmer with a third attempt, saved there by Sendoya. Kohler plays that one off the block. We're still alive. And that one's going to go, they're going to call it off the block of Caitlin Bassett. Fingertip, and it goes out of bounds, and it's 18-15 Center College. Barron back to serve. Taken by Guider. Lilly sets it for Kohler, and they're going to say that one did not get over the net. And it's now 19-15 in favor of Center. Center trying to improve to 13-6 on the year. Oglethorpe trying to get out of this four-way tie. Bassett saves it. Palmer plays it off the block. Sendoya flying in to save that one. Lilly, Bassett, Kohler again. Bassett going to play that one to the deep back line. Great dig by Sophia Sendoya. Kohler rolls it over, and it rolls off the back of Caitlin Bassett, who was diving on the floor. Sophia Sendoya trying to implore her teammates, look, we got to make a play here. We're going to get a timeout. Coach Olivia Tidmore wants to talk about this one. We'll take a timeout with him on the Oglethorpe Sports Network. Back here on the Oglethorpe Sports Network, John Michaels on a Friday night. Oglethorpe trying to get back in the winning column after a tough loss on Wednesday night at Barry. 20-15, they're down right now in the third set, down 2-0. Trying to stay alive. Stevens digs that one out of there. Lilly across. Bassett comes hammering that one down. Gardner back across to Palmer. Thought Sendoya got under that one, but apparently not, off the floor. And it's 21-15. Barron back to serve again. That was going to be taken long and out, 21-16. Briella Kohler going to get an opportunity to serve. Right now on the floor, you got Ashley Stevens, Caitlin Bassett, Autumn Lilly, Sophia Sendoya, Legacy Guider, Briella Kohler. Kohler with the knuckling jump serve. Gardner sets that one up to Thornton, who plays it off the block and out of bounds, and it's 22-16. Winfield going to go back to serve. Up 6, up 2-0. Guider digs that one out nicely. Lilly comes flying in to set it. And they're going to call a double hit on Autumn Lilly. That's going to be another point. Guider going to check out. Kylie Zimmer going to check in. So checking in Mac Turner, 6'1" freshman out of Knoxville. She's going to sub in for Emily Godden. Godden's had a really good match up top. 23-16. Oglethorpe desperately needs a run. Serve going to be taken by Zimmer. Lilly across. Stevens dug out of there by Barron. Zimmer comes flying in to save it. Lilly just has to get it across the net. Sendoya with a great job. Kohler plays that one diving in. is number 22 or 22 Winfield. Bassett down the hatch. Plays that one off the block. And it's 23-17. Bassett going to go back to serve. Morgan Phillips, number 25, going to check in on the front line. Oglethorpe desperately fighting in this one. 8 kills for Ashlyn, 6 for Kate Rosenthal, 4 for Caitlin Bassett. Sid Beats leads the way for all women with 15. Isabel Thornton with 9 and Brooke Palmer with 8. Bassett with a wild-looking serve taken by Barron. Good job there by Zimmer flying in to save it. Kohler from the back line plays it off the net. And Turner with her first kill of the match. And it's match point for the Colonels. I think it's Amory Gallen, 5'2" freshman out of Foxfield, Colorado, with a chance to close this one out. Serve taken, saved by Zimmer. Kohler flying in. Sendoya just going to have to bump it across. Gardner going to set this one out. Beats plays it off the net. Saves Sendoya. Back to Stevens. Dug out of there nicely by Barron. Gardner across. Beats plays it off the block. And that's going to be the match. Oglethorpe struggles tonight here on a Friday night. They lose all.